My name is Dan Hanneken, and when I started college, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do in college, but I did know what I wanted to do in life, and that was to help people. So I started investigating different degree programs at the University of Missouri, and I was attracted to social work over some of the other programs because the field seemed so broad. As far as helping people, it seemed like with a social work degree I could do just about anything. So I decided to pursue a bachelor's degree in social work. And as I went through my clinical studies, I began having a lot of questions about what was going on behind the scenes. I had questions about, who was developing all these programs, where was the funding coming from, how do you get the funding, who helps the therapist when they need support. And after graduating the bachelor's program, I found out that MU offered the policy planning and administration track in the master's degree program, which would address all of these questions that I had. So I did. I signed up for the PP&A track, and I went through that program. I don't feel that policy planning and administration track meant that I set my clinical work aside, and that was important to me. Instead of setting the clinical education aside, I feel like I just added to it with some additional skills, which have proved to be very beneficial. Since graduating with my master's degree, I did get licensed as a clinical social worker. That, in combination with some of the skill sets that I learned in the policy planning and administration track, I believe has really set me up for success. My first job when I graduated was a substance abuse counselor. That lasted about 2 or 3 months before they moved me on to grant writing and program development, which I found absolutely fascinating. Within about 2 years, I was recruited by the state of Missouri as the reentry coordinator for the Department of Corrections. And I did that for a couple years, grant writing, program development, project oversight. And then about 2 years after that, we created a new agency here in Columbia, Missouri called Into Action, which provides transitional housing and other services to recently released offenders. So I'm the executive director and founder of that new not-for-profit. If I had to do it all over again, I would not change a thing. I would absolutely get a master's degree in policy planning and administration.